So that's now dry, so I'm going to go on to the final colour, which is red, and again I'm just going to add little touches of this in here and there around the edge and down the crease lines. This is a fairly intense colour, so I don't want to go too mad to start with. We can always put a bit on if we need to, a bit extra. Okay, and then as before, with a well-loaded brush, just pick up the colour and blend it down into your page, dabbing it back if you need to. The importance when you're doing this is really to dry the layers off in between. Otherwise the colours tend to blend and you could end up with a bit of a muddy colour. So you just want to make sure everything is completely dry before you go on to your next colour. A little bit more around here. Like so. Okay. Right, so that's that layer. Now, before I dry it off, I'm just going to take a watercolour brush and I'm going to pick up a bit of colour on the brush from each of the blocks that I've used already. Like that. And then I'm just going to flick some colour around. Because the paper's wet, you'll see some of the splashes will spread out, which looks actually quite nice, and then on the dry areas it will just stay as harder splashes. That's that. We'll give that brush a clean and then go on to the red. And again, we'll just splash that on. And then the last colour is this lovely yellow-green, which will pop on there like that. That's that. So now I need to dry this off again and then we can go on to the next stage.